So yeah, that was a lot. Uh, we got to the bathroom. We're not going to put that on tape. That's just. You doing good now?
What?
You doing good now?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
It's 10:30.
It is 10:30. I need to go to the bank. I need to get my title to my car. They got mailed to the wrong house. I need to put another job application in somewhere. That way I can get my electric and water running again. I'm going to keep living in my car until we get that figured out. I have a place to shower, so I'll go do that. I'll clean up. I'm going to go brush my teeth, the ones I got left. I'd love to fix them all, but I have to report back to someone superior, and that's not my way. If I have an objective, I'd like to be left on my own to do it, and if I choose someone, I choose someone, and I know people want to help me, and they say they want to help me. I'm not going back to Aspen Dental. They hit me with too many x-rays in my thyroid. They said things I disliked. I disliked their initial visit. I give them about a 2-star. They tried. They offered me dentures, and I probably went about everything wrong. I had too many teeth pulled by teeth people. Something awkward happened there. And they put too many shots of Novocaine in my mouth or something. But I was walking around with bleeding gums for months and being yelled at every day about being a failure, so life happened. You want to finish up? We were up to the point in 2021 after we came back. We didn't get to Russell's death yet. And the workout routine we were having. I still have the paperwork from 2020 to 2021 of all our visits to the YMCA, but it was rather sporadic. And after COVID, I couldn't go back to the YMCA because I couldn't agree that chlorine pools and exercise was unhealthy for anyone, and I didn't think that was the right move. And they shut down the showers, so we couldn't even take showers to go in before we got in the pool, which was a horrible mistake because we used to take showers until you got out of the routine of doing it. And it was hard to get you back in until after. But they did that. Made people get out of the... here's stupid things the health department did. They removed the water container from the pool area. That causes people to be dehydrated. Because when you're swimming, you don't realize how thirsty you get. You need to drink water. You put people at greater health risk by doing that. Chlorine water is perfectly fine. It's going to sterilize things. Chlorine, it still works despite what the health department says. And if it didn't, drink it. You'd be like Adam. Just find a gallon of bleach and try and drink it. End your life. Thanks, Adam. You're the best. It's just for him. You should have talked to me. I really wanted you to work with me, not against me this whole time. Can't believe they shut showers down that were segmented. And I can't believe they took the water container out of there and shut down faucets so people couldn't have water when they exercised. It left me dehydrated one day, and I did something stupid that I don't want to remember. And that's going to haunt me because I just put that back together. Because after you experience a stroke or whatever that'll happen to my head, aneurysm, I don't know. There was a lot of stress. You guys drove me crazy and made my brain want to kill itself because it was dying. And I regret one horrible decision I made. I mean, we're not going to talk about that yet, but I'm durable and I can take a beating. No, don't beat me, please. I don't like that. This is why I want the 50 subscribers. This is the longer video. Like, I don't even know what to talk about in 2021 because getting you back to working out 3 days a week was as far as I could get with you. But you were still walking across the house. We weren't using the wheelchair in the house. We were using it as the YMCA.
Who are you talking to, Greg?
You.
Yourself?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. 2021.
I'm not interested in what you remember.
In 2021, while Russell was still alive, up until his death, when they started opening up
Well,
the pool.
you selective memory.
No, it's not. Okay, it's selective. But in 2021, we were going to the YMCA. Me, you. We were going to the YMCA still. And we were doing it 3 days a week because that's all you could handle back then because we'd gone almost a year without exercise proper. But you still weren't as big as you are now. You could still walk across the house. And it's what you could handle after we got back from Florida. We went for 5 days a week for a while, did we not?
I don't know. See, this is your story. You tell it, and don't.
Well, if you okay, you were in my story. You don't know what happened.
Why are you asking me?
Well, I've got the paperwork in my car of how many times we went to the gym in 2021.
Well, we went almost every day, Greg.
No, we didn't. You didn't want to. You pitched a fit.
I went as many days as I could.
Which was like 3 to 5 days a week, and I was trying.
I went as many days as I could.
And I was trying to make sure I went 5 days a week, even without you. I'd be like, fine, if you don't want to go, I need to do something. I can't be hampered because of you. Because I had gained weight during COVID. Because we had gotten so inactive, and it made me upset with myself. My objective was to be a 42 when I first set out. Just a 42-inch waist. I knew I'd be happy with myself, and I could function at that. But I got all the way down to a 34 this year. And now I'm back up to a 38. And I'm going to start going back down to a 36. It's a little bit of up and down, but that is life. It's a roller coaster. And I'm going to get where I need to be. It's just going to take time, and I need to reestablish a new workout routine.
Are you telling this to yourself?
You and me.
Well, don't bother me. I know what I think about all this.
Okay, what do you think about all this?
I think all what you're talking about is a bunch of crap.
Okay, well, it's all a bunch of crap. You heard it here first.
Well, this is your story, so you don't need me in it.
But in 2020, you were part of my story, and you're going to be an integral part of it. Like, if I can forgive you, and I can heal you, and you can blame me for everything, and claim I did nothing, and call me an idiot, and a failure, and a loser for helping, and I can say, I don't care. I'm still going to help you. This is a lot about me. I think. Like, all the words you have, I've already given myself well before I got here. All the slings and arrows that I learned from being in the election in 2016. Like, people are going to say things, and it doesn't make them true. I'm not what other people say I am. Just not. Even missing a tooth, I'm still sexier than that. But, yeah, 2021 wasn't the year we were supposed to be, because when we got back to Florida, there were a whole list of objectives and goals. Improving the house, taking care of things. Russell was going to take care of the house at 75, and I started ripping out and cleaning up the house on Forest Street. I tried to help at the house in Richmond, and I didn't do it right, and I failed a lot. But no one ever did anything. Russell didn't end up doing his end of it. And he was mad at me. I was like, well, it has to happen, so it happens. Because you're rough on things. You break toilets. You break things, Dad. Like, even the sink in there, you broke. And I was trying to fix it, and I didn't do a good job of it. And I can be blamed for that. But it worked. I'm not a plumber. That was my first time putting in a sink, and I didn't do it right. Nothing fit. It was supposed to just fit in. And then everything was custom. It was just a quarter of an inch off, and it may not fit right. And I couldn't bolt it down right, and I used glue, because I didn't have time for that, and I was just so angry about it. But I got it in, and I squeezed it in, and I did the best I could. I should have used a hammer, and I don't know. I should have just custom built it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not there yet. I'm not a custom maker, and that's why I want to start working at the maker space. So I can start doing custom things when I need them. I want everything to be custom. I want to start making things. Is there anything here you disagree with that I'm saying, or you just be blind?
I don't care what you're saying. You just talking to yourself, and
Okay.
I don't need you to talk.
So what happened in 2021?
I don't remember 2021. That was a few years ago.
It was last year,
Well, Russell died.
before Russell died. What were we doing?
Well, we'd gone to Florida.
And then?
He came back here and we started arguing.
You argue all the time anyway. Let's put the arguing down. What was your workout routine? And who designed it?
What?
Who designed your workout routine for you?
Well,
In
if
2021.
I wanted to go to the gym, I've always liked going to the gym. I've never
Yes.
been
And you wanted to go how many days a week?
I wanted to go 5 days a week.
You did? Well, we didn't do it 5 days a week, and I remember
And
it
then we
different.
backed off because it got too much.
Okay. For you, it got too much
But then
for
Russell
you.
we would someday say he didn't want to go and I wouldn't
Russell
go
was
either.
dying. His kidney function never
Well,
really
I
fully
he
recovered. He didn't drink it. Like, if I didn't go buy him alcohol, he would drive off and get his own alcohol.
Yeah,
And I hated going to the liquor store, but he would make me go several times a week and ask me to do things for him. It got to the point that I would just buy 3 gallons of vodka a week and just be like, I'll go, but I'm only going once a week. I'm not doing this every day for you, because I felt so bad going to the liquor store for him.
Well, you still went, didn't you?
Because if I didn't go, he would.
Oh, good. That's nice.
And he was having a hard time getting in and out of the car. And I didn't want to see him wreck the car, because had he kept doing it,
Thank you, Greg. You were nice. Yes.
I just couldn't stop certain things. I was trying to guide him
Well,
to
he
drink
was-
more water.
He didn't know
I
he
was
was
trying.
dying.
Oh, I knew he was dying. I was taking him to the hospital and getting him to tell me
Well,
as much as he
asked to go to
could.
the hospital. Yeah, that's. I can remember him saying, "Greg, can you take me to the hospital?" I heard him say it.
And I did.
So you have different memories. You think you did it, but he asked, "Take me to the hospital."
And exactly. He asked me to buy him liquor. He asked me to let him cook occasionally. He asked me to do. I did whatever was asked of me.
Yeah, you did. I agree, Greg. That's.
Okay, so if you're now going to agree that I did everything that was asked of me, and I did everything that
Well,
you guys told me,
your memory is different than mine, so it's okay.
but you are agreeing that I did everything you asked me to do.
I agree to a point, but
Where did I not do what I was asked to?
well, yeah.
Dad, seriously, what did I do? When did you ask me something that I said no to? Absolutely not.
No, I don't remember anything like that.
Of course not. Because I never did that. I never, ever did anything you didn't want.
Well,
And I agreed with you, and I worked my best with you. The only thing that you asked me to quit doing, that I can remember, was to quit pushing you to do more, to work out in the
I didn't want you
gym.
to just harp on me all day long.
I didn't
about-
harp on you all day long. I tried
Well,
to use positive reinforcement. I said, thank you for...
stairs no more. I didn't want to go up those stairs anymore. I was tired of them.
And that's why we can only progress to a certain point. He refused to start doing the steps again.
Well,
And
I
he never
didn't want
climbed
to
the
do it. Okay, it's
He
fine.
never went back to doing the simple routine of climbing the steps
Well, I
up
didn't
and
want
down
to climb
10
those
times.
stairs again,
10 times.
so I quit doing them.
I remember when you actually got to the point you could go up and down the steps in the warm water pool 10 times in a row. And after that, we started doing the stairs up to the...
Well, then when you quit that, now we started walking in the pool. That's I enjoyed. I like that. I go
He
to
liked
the
walking
pool
in the
every day.
pool. So I let him walk in the pool.
You didn't have to.
I didn't
beg
push
me
him to go
walk
up and down
there.
the steps anymore. And then he never did. And we never made it back up to that top circle. We never climbed up an entire flight of stairs and walked
I didn't want
again
to climb
around
those
the pool.
stairs again, Greg.
because I
was
did what
tired
he
of it.
said in 2021. And I agreed with him.
See, I know my limits. I know what I can do. And if you push me too hard, I won't do it.
And I'll never push him again.
Yeah, you
Because
did.
I'm not his guardian. And my family fought me because they know what's best. And you'll take aspirin. You won't do hand exercises with me, will you? Will
Not
you ever?
without, not without
Yeah,
taking aspirin.
Will you do hand exercises with me ever?
Well, I take aspirin here. I take ibuprofen.
It's a simple thing. I just want you to put your hands together, lift them over your head with me 10 times in a row. I've been trying for weeks to get you to
Well,
do them with
you're
me.
not going to do it because I don't want to do it. Okay, I'm tired of doing that.
So
They
my
tell
family
me
knows
work my
best.
hands the way they do it.
He'll do the best.
The PT here is good.
The PT here is good.
Yeah, they keep me walking.
Where do you walk?
Well, she'll get here and she'll make me get up and walk over there and turn around. And then she'll make me ride that motor scooter down that hall. She wants to get me on that motor scooter so my life will be easier. Well,
And the easier things are.
well, yeah, it will make my life easier.
There's going to be a point I don't want to ever see you again, Dad. I don't want to see you going downhill like this.
Well, I'm gonna not go down here. They're not gonna let me go down here, Greg.
You used to be able to walk across the house.
Well, I don't care what I used to. I used to be able to do cartwheels too, but I can't do a cartwheel.
You know, I mean, I don't know how to fix this. I love you.
I used to be able to play